guys, today, welcome to Marketing 101. We got the handy dandy whiteboard here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Maybe I'll do like a video overlay so you can see each one. But today, this series is going to be talking about how you yourself can create a brand and grow online and create your online presence. So today, the topic is 3 steps for building a brand. Now, real quick, I want to talk about what a brand is. Now, a brand you may think of is a company or maybe a brand. Like a brand is Nike. Nike is a brand. Reebok is a brand. Those are brands. When you think of a product, the brand that made that product, that's a brand. Now, building a brand is hard. It's hard to come up with an idea to just expand on that idea and create a product out of it. And not necessarily even a product, maybe it's a service. Mine is not a product. I am a graphic designer and I take on clients, and that's my service that I offer, and that's my brand. So 3 steps to building a brand. Step 1, keep accounts the same. This one I was guilty of. So let me start talking about my experience, like how I started at something and then went into another thing and went into another thing. So if you followed me for a really long time, you know that I used to be a Beachbody coach, and I used to write a blog over on Blogger.com a long time ago about just different fitness stuff, different fitness articles. And the blog there was called Extreme Fitness for Life. That was my original branding that started it all. And as that went on, I sort of geared more toward my own thing, per se. So I sort of left Beachbody, and then I started doing this my own. I moved that whole blog over onto a new website, and I redid the whole website, get a full new, fresh new look. And that's also when I purchased the name SeanFawzi.com. And I started a brand with SeanFawzi.com. That website, though, was originally it was then changed to Revolution Extreme Fitness for Life. So, as you see here, I've went from Extreme Fitness for Life, SeanFawzi.com, Revolution Extreme Fitness. And that blog is still out there, too. I still do post fitness articles out on there in my free time when I do have free time. So feel free to check out SeanFawzi.com. There's good fitness articles out there if you're interested in that. But it's evolved into SeanFawzi.com, Revolution Extreme Fitness for Life. And then I took on this new project that I don't want to really talk about too much because it might come in the future, but I started a new one there, and then I came up to Rev Graphics. So by doing that, I have accounts all over the place. If you search Sean Fawzi in Google, you get all sorts of stuff. You get my fitness website, you get my graphic design site, you get old articles I wrote like 7 years ago. Ridiculous. And I did it all wrong. And so I'm here to say I learned from my mistakes. Brand yourself. Keep all accounts the same. Once you find your branding, keep it the same. Even if you want to change it, trust me on this. Please keep the brand the same. Your people, Google will find you so much more easier. Your SEO, search engine optimization, will improve tenfold if you keep yourself the same. Let's look at some successful people on YouTube, for example. Like Max Tuning, for example. He even talks about, all his social medias are the same. It's at Max Tuning, at Max Tuning, at Max Tuning. And it's easy to find. If you search that in Google, you find all his stuff real easily organized. That's what you should shoot for. If you make a Twitter page, keep it the same as your Facebook page. If you make a Facebook page, keep it the same as your Instagram. Everything, keep it the same. Now, if you want to create a personal account, like a personal Facebook to keep from clients and stuff mixing together with your personal stuff, that's fine. I do recommend that actually. But keep business accounts the same. I have a Instagram personally for myself, Sean Fawzi Instagram, and I also have a Rev Graphics Instagram. But those things are separate because my personal life, I try to keep separate from my business life. And my clients, I try to keep my clients to my business and not my personal life. So use accounts, try to keep them the same. Really try to keep them the same, except for occasions when you want a profile, like a personal for friends and stuff and relatives, family, just, your own personal content, but also keep something for your business. All your business stuff should be the same. All your personal stuff should be the same. And Google will see that as a personal brand then, as it builds in the search engine optimization. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is don't favor one social media over another. Some people, will grow a business, say on Instagram, and they'll keep it on Instagram. And that's fine. If you take off somewhere, that's great. But you should not just favor one account over another. Say if you have an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, a LinkedIn, Foursquare, Google+, if you have all these accounts, you should be posting regularly on all those accounts. You shouldn't just say, okay, I wrote a blog, I'm going to post it on Facebook and Twitter. No, you should post it on all your social medias. Post on Instagram, but make those posts different too. So on Instagram, maybe share how it can vary more into your life. Maybe Facebook, gear it toward your friends. Your friends will see that as, oh, this actually looks pretty interesting. Sean was interested in this. I'll check this out. And, Twitter is more of that instantaneous, you can post a bunch of times throughout the day to try to get your audience up. So you can gear stuff in totally a different character-wise on there. And you only have 140 characters to play with on Twitter. So obviously it has to be different. Google Plus is one that you can really have fun with. You can type a long summary on Google Plus and Google will actually recognize that as a very important post too in its SEO content, search engine optimization, for those of you that don't know. And that's a very good thing. You always want to improve search engine optimization, SEO. So if you have really good stuff on Google+, like a long article that explains it in depth and also has some really nice hashtags to go along with it, Google+ will raise that higher too. And you'll be able to be found easier there. So as long as you're not favoring one social media over another, you're not going to tick people off. Some people only use Twitter. Some people only have Facebook. So if they're trying to follow your content, if you only post on one or the other, these people aren't going to even bother to search for your content. If you have more social medias and you have tons of people on different ones, like I have a ton of Facebook followers. I have a mediocre account of Instagram followers. I have a pretty good Twitter following. But I try to post on the same content different ways on all my social medias. That way it pleases everybody. Everybody out there can find it, even if they don't have all the social medias themselves. Because I understand not everybody wants a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Foursquare, LinkedIn, all that stuff. So, keep it, don't favor any other than more than another. Create a community. Step number 3, create a community. No brand is successful without a community. You have to base it off a niche. Maybe your branding is a niche. Let's say it's a fitness niche. Let's take Mark Bell's Slingshot, for example. A ton of shout outs in this video. Mark Bell's Slingshot, he geared that product, his personal invention, toward powerlifters, people that wanted to increase their bench press. And he gave them a way to do that. So by doing that, he created a community with powerlifters. And that's how he started Super Training Gym. And that's how he started his podcast. It all started from a community. So if you have a community of people that are interested in what you're doing, always looking back at blogs and stuff that you write, are interested in your content, that's a community. That's what you should try to get. When you find your niche, maybe it's gaming. It could be playing guitar. It could be anything. Anything you want to be your niche and that your business, based off of, that should be creating a community. You should constantly be connecting with those people too. So join groups. Facebook has so many groups. If you're into fitness, join lots of fitness groups and don't just post your media there. Nobody wants to see, spammed media all over groups in Facebook. You go to a group and you see, oh, check out my video here, check out this. No, start conversations with people. Care about people. Start conversations with how, maybe start answering questions. That's how I actually started it, is I was in Facebook groups and I just started answering people's questions, their fitness questions. And I got really good at it. So when people would post questions, they'd say, hey, Sean, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? And I myself built myself a fitness community around that. And then I started my own Facebook group, Elite Fitness Heroes, which turns superheroes in mixed with fitness. So that group is a group where I still post in there almost daily. I try to post on there quite a bit, to keep the content coming, to stay fresh, with that community, because even though I'm a graphic designer, I still have a community of fitness people that I still keep in touch with. Some of my best friends, like David Swanson, another shout out, you should check out his channel, are my community. Those are people I talk to on a regular basis. And for graphic design, I have a ton of other groups that on Facebook. LinkedIn is another one I run groups through, and I build a community on LinkedIn. Google Plus is a great community, and also here, YouTube. I'm trying to build a community with this channel, talking about business, how to grow your business, and tips to do that. That's a community. So as long as you're building a community, you're building a brand. So those are the 3 steps to building a brand. Real simple. To sum it up, keep accounts the same. Do not use different business names for different stuff. It's going to become a mess and you're going to regret it later on. Don't favor one social media over another. Not everybody has all the social medias. Post regularly on all of them, or close content to the same. And number 3, create a community. You want to have a community around your brand, people that support it, people that talk about it, people that spread it to their friends and family. That's how you grow. So, hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Marketing 101. Go check out the other videos on this channel. Doing, Focus is my other series, and also Inspiration every Monday. So, till next time, guys, stay creative.